There's three things that are going to set you apart from 90% of business owners, and they're hard work, consistency, and iteration. Freaking heck, why couldn't I remember that? Anyways, the point of that being, I've been thinking a lot about what am I doing wrong in my business, what's holding me back, what's keeping me from being where I want to be. And here's the thing. I've had $10,000 months, I've had $20,000 months. I've had a business where I've hit, 100K in my first year in revenue, which, on the small league, that's decent. On the big leagues, that's not amazing. But here's the thing. What I'm learning right now to me is invaluable because it's teaching me lessons, not that I'm just going to be able to learn in business, but it's things I'm going to apply for the rest of my life. And they apply to, so many other aspects of life, and that is why I find them valuable. So to dive into it, number one, hard work is obvious. We need to be able to make sure that we're working hard. But here's the thing. One of these things without the others keeps us from having success. So hard work without consistency, hard work without iteration is going to keep us from being able to succeed long term. You could work hard for a day, but if you don't stay consistent, then it's going to be pointless because, you didn't work hard for long enough. The thing about working hard is you got to work hard, but you also got to work smart. And that's one thing that I learned from my dad. In the other way around is I love my dad, but he prioritizes just simply working hard over thinking about how to solve the problem before we work, because in a lot of ways there's always ways to optimize the way you're working, and from his perspective he always saw it as, hey, like, you're trying to get out of work. But I really do think our time on this earth is extremely valuable. So the way that you work hard is going to largely set you apart from so many other people. And it's a skill that not a lot of people have. A lot of people don't know how to work hard. A lot of people in the average American workforce are okay workers, but they don't care about the company because the company doesn't give them a reason to care, and they also just never learned how to care outside of themselves. Moving on to number two, consistency. Like I said, you can work hard all day long, but if you're not consistent day after day, you're going to see success for half a sec or maybe never see success. And because you didn't stay consistent, you will have never seen success. And that's the problem that a lot of business owners have, is maybe they're working hard or maybe they're not. If they're not and they're staying consistent, then they're not going to see the results because they're just not working hard and they're not working smart. If they're working hard and they're staying consistent, that's where the improvement comes in. That's where you're able to learn. Because if you aren't working hard, if you're not staying consistent, how are you supposed to learn, X, Y, and Z about your business? And then the third aspect to me that's extremely valuable, and I was thinking about this before I was filming the video, but it's the concept of the fact that you can work hard all day long, you can stay consistent, but if you don't iterate over time, you're going to burn out and you're not going to see the results you're looking for. Because here's the thing, there's certain things in your business are going to work. Like, for example, I have a marketing agency, right? I already know that Facebook ads are the way that I'm going to acquire my clients. I already know that jumping on Zoom calls is the best way to acquire my clients. The reason that is because I've seen other people run Facebook ads. I have friends that run Facebook ads. I'm running ads for my clients. So I already know that works. So from here, it isn't a matter of changing that route. It's a matter of, okay, from here, am I going to, I'm not going to change Facebook ads, but that means I need to figure out how to get Facebook ads to work in my business. And for someone like you, you probably have a different business than me. And what's important is we need to know what the fundamentals are of our business, and we need to know what we need to iterate. And there's some things we need to completely throw out. For example, inside Facebook ads, I have a certain formula that works really well for me. Hook, grab people's attention. The body, what's the problem and what's the solution for you? And then call to action. Here's what I need you to do. Click the link below, yada, 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 right? Hook, body, call to action. I already know that formula works. But here's the thing. When I film ads, sometimes the ads that I film aren't the most ideal version of what I could be filming. So what do I do with that? I need to take that info and I need to know, okay, if an ad doesn't work after 5 days, for example, I need to make sure that Facebook ads are working in the first place. But if it doesn't work, there's a good chance I just need to toss it. I need to analyze what's wrong with it, and then I need to do it better again. That's the point of iteration. So if you're able to take that concept, and iterate everything in your business until it's the most optimized. Another good example is bookkeeping in any business is highly important. Yes, there's plenty of people that don't do bookkeeping, but it's like the biggest reason that people fail within the first 5 years of their business is because they ran out of money. It's as simple as that. So the best way to not run out of money is by knowing how much money you have and knowing where your money is going. Therefore, bookkeeping and knowing why your money is going to those things. So that being said, I absolutely live on the concept of making sure that I'm working hard, which I'm not perfect at, making sure that I'm consistent, which I have been consistent, also imperfect, and make sure I'm iterating. And it's okay if all of those are imperfect actions, but the point is to keep doing those things long term. And I absolutely believe not only that I'm going to be able to find success in my marketing agency, but I believe that you're going to be able to find success in what you're doing. And so today I'm at 13,000 for the month, nearly 12,700, 12,800, and my goal is to get to 25,000 for this month. If I don't, it's going to be okay. I still have a couple months, but that's what I promised my wife, is that if I don't reach 25K, then I'm going to go get a job. I hope this video was valuable. I love making these, and I hope to connect with you guys, so make sure to comment or like if it was valuable. Appreciate your time.